Bhillz live from the basement. We got special guests today, ASAP Juju. People are just getting familiar with you and stuff. Tell people a little bit about like who you are and where you're from and what you do.
All right, so I'm Juju. Julian's my name. Basically, I make music and stuff. Trying to hit it live with my homeboy Mozzie too. He's in the back over there, but anyways, yeah, I make music. Right now, I work a job too, but I'm really just trying to build up my fan base and just get up there.
For people that don't know and stuff, where are you from and like where were you raised at and where are you staying at currently right now?
So I'm from Fort Worth originally, but now I stay in East Texas, Marshall, one of the last cities out of Texas. That's it, man. I grew up in HEB. I graduated from Trinity High School, and yeah,
When did you start feeling like you wanted to start making music?
man, probably like a year ago, I just started recording and kind of mixing and mastering my own music, vocals and stuff. About a year ago. Let me put this down real quick. So, I really didn't want to do it at first. I was just kind of doing it for fun. And
Mm-hmm.
our first track, me and Mozzie, our first track, Pop Out. It's on BandLab. I got it on YouTube too. I'm trying to get distribution on YouTube, um, Spotify, all Apple Music, everything. But it's kind of a
Yeah,
little bit of a process right now.
yeah.
Um,
DistroKid is a good way to go with that. It's like I think it's like $20 for the whole year, and you can upload unlimited anything, and it streams on all the platforms and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you just
yeah,
upload it. You just upload it one time, and they put it on all platforms and stuff. And I think it's like $20 a month, and they also offer like one where you don't have to pay, and you get royalties. Like whenever people like play your song like on YouTube, or like if somebody puts your song in a reel, you get paid. You know what I mean? For that shit and
yeah,
stuff. Like so it ends up paying for itself because even though you pay $20, you know what I mean? Like right now, like I just $13 a month checks, but I mean those $13 a month checks be feeling better than work checks just because it feels good to actually get paid for something that you got. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
yeah, yeah. I
So
agree.
what were some artists that what was it that just like you said that you didn't really want to do it at first and stuff like that. What was it that made you decide to start making music? Like, what was it that draws you towards that?
Just, mainly the ability to, I don't know, do something that came from my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, being able to put my heart out on the beat and people actually listen to my music and fuck with it. Like that,
Yeah,
and then we starting to get views within like the first 3 months. I was doing maybe 2.5K in the first 3 months of just recording and putting out music, and it wasn't even that good at first. Honestly, like my first album, Elevate, it it doesn't sound how my music sounds now, but it's kind of crazy how the process has been so far. Just kind of where I came from when I first started into now, and just being able to learn how to use the software, mixing and mastering my own music, and it's just I'm still learning today. Like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
fun.
I think BandLab is a good place for artists to learn. It's a good because they kind of symbolize it. You know what I mean? So it's good. It's a good platform for artists to learn how to start getting into things and stuff too. Because like I only really been doing this shit for like a year too. Like if you look at my Facebook page, my Facebook page was made in November 24th, 2022. Like whenever I was younger, I used to make music like whenever I was 12, 13, growing up and shit like that, but I stopped making music whenever I was probably like 18, 19, just because I was dealing drugs and just doing it that I shouldn't have been doing. And then it wasn't until about a year ago that I was dealing with a bunch of like mental health problems, like blowing up on people, just having anger issues and shit. So I started making music as a way to kind of vent and cope, like you were saying, like to kind of, and then just the fact that somebody can relate to what you're saying or relate to how you feel, you know what I mean? Because there's very few really make somebody feel what you feel. You know what I mean? Like you can explain something, a situation to somebody, and they can have like pity on you or something. But music, it it's different. You know what I mean? They can feel that. You know what I mean? Like what you're going through and stuff. You know what I mean? So what
Yeah.
were some artists that inspired? Like what were some artists that they, you know what I mean, you grew up like listening to and stuff like that?
Um, one of the main ones is, and everybody tells me this. One of the main ones that kind of inspired me to start making music and just being able to put out put out things that I feel and what I think about and shit like that was Juice World. Juice World is probably one of the biggest ones. A lot of Kevin Gates and Young Boy too. But one of the also other main ones is Starlito and Don Trip. I feel like they do a great job. They're good collaboration. In terms of what I like to listen to and stuff. And also Mozzie, I mean, he's been a big influence on me, kind of helping me write rhymes, helping me get up to that next level and stuff. Because I don't know if you've heard his music too, but I mean, he hops on the beat and just wrecks that shit. So a
Yeah.
lot of it,
You should
he,
tell him to send something. Tell him to send shit into the show, and if he wants to interview, I'll interview him too. We can do another interview, and I'll interview him. You know?
that's, that's something that he probably be interested in too. But yeah,
Yeah.
bro, I mean, he's on his own level with the shit too. I mean, whenever we get on the track, it's we make some shit happen. So it's been a little bit of a process.
That's what's up. So hey, so we're gonna play one of your songs, and then we will come back and we go talk more. But we go play the song, and then after we play it, then you go just tell us a little bit about it and stuff. It's called Comfort Zone, all right? And then after that, then we'll get back into like discussing and stuff about music and shit like that. But this song called Comfort Zone by ASAP Juju. I'm gonna tag it in the comments too.
Losing focus, yeah. Losing focus, I don't have nobody else. And yo, I'm broken, hopeless and all by myself. And no one ever listens when I cry for help. A lot of times we lose our minds to find ourselves. Have you ever seen your girl with another guy? Or waking up late nights thinking you might die? Or getting news out the blue that your brother died? I ain't cried in so long, I think I forgot how to do it. Didn't think that life would be like this. Every single time they come and ask me what's wrong. My answer's still the same, I'm out of my comfort zone. I can't realize that's just how life goes. Emotions tearing me apart, still can't trust not a soul. Still staying focused, I can't lose it now. Really came up out the mud, had to go and find my sound. Losing focus, I don't have nobody else. And yo, I'm broken, hopeless and all by myself. Losing focus, I don't have nobody else. And yo, I'm broken, hopeless and all by myself. If people show their true colors, then I'm colorblind. Can't seem to grip the fact people change up so many times. Why you keep on acting nervous when you got nothing to hide? Keep on thinking life a game, ain't gonna be a next time. You better get it right the first. Motivation is the hurt, pain is the game. So I put it in a verse. Man, I thought you had my back, put my name in the dirt. Man, what the fuck? Losing focus, I don't have nobody else. And yo, I'm broken, hopeless and all by myself. Losing focus, I don't have nobody else. And yo, I'm broken, hopeless and all by myself. Losing focus, I don't have nobody else. And yo, I'm broken, hopeless and all by myself. Losing focus, I don't have nobody else. And yo, I'm broken, hopeless and all by myself.
Yeah. So that was Comfort Zone ASAP Juju. So definitely like, I'm definitely fucking with that track, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I know like this is like this ain't a review show. I don't review people's shit. But so like I try not to even say it. But yeah, I'm fucking with that track though. So there's definitely like, it's definitely like, what I mean, expression of like how you feel and you know what I mean, and shit like that. So tell us a little bit about Comfort Zone and like where, like when did you make that song? Like how long ago did you make that song?
Probably, man. I just made that track like a couple weeks ago.
So do you have it? Is it out right now? Like, can people go stream it and stuff? Can they go listen to it?
All my stuff is on YouTube right now in BandLab. But like I said, I don't have anything distribution wise like Spotify or Apple Music or anything like that. But I do have that one as well as another one I just released too, Grounded. It's on YouTube as well. And another one called I Miss You. I did a track with a girl from Toronto, Canada. Actually, I also have another song called Lesson 3 with her as well. They're both good songs. We collaborate on it, and she's amazing. Honestly, she's real good. But
So
Comfort
how do
Zone,
you? Oh no, go
it
ahead. My bad.
kind of Comfort Zone. It's like I kind of wrote it based on what I'm going through in life right now. I actually got out of jail at the end of September, kind of started fucking up again, and made the decision to go to a completely sober living community, and just kind of get back on my shit. I knew that that I kind of went right back to what I was doing and fucked up. So I basically just came to where, I mean, I was out of my comfort zone. It basically the song it explains it all. Um, just in a new environment, trying to do better for myself, and I know that sometimes people can be out their comfort zone in life, but you just got to push through that shit and just really persevere and do and live out your dreams. You got dreams and goals for yourself. Live out that shit and get into existence. That's the best thing that I can say. Is now I'm kind of seeing everything go in order in front of my eyes. Like all my dreams are coming true slowly, but I'm just being
Yeah.
patient, trying to live life to the fullest. I mean, you can't go through life trying to rush everything and just and expect good things to happen. You just gotta
Yeah,
do
yeah,
be a
you
good.
definitely gotta take your time with shit. And to add like with what you were saying, not to cut you off, but I just didn't want to forget what I was gonna say. But like how you were saying how you went to a different area and shit like that. Like a lot of times, like especially with music and stuff, like that's the best thing you could do. Like, cause I was born in Fort Worth, but I grew up in Houston and stuff, and I moved out here to St. Louis about 6-7 months ago. And
Yeah,
like since I've been up here, I've had so many more opportunities. You know what I mean? Doing shit with music, like shit. And it's because whenever you move to a different city, like if you stay where you're from and people that you know you and you grew up with and stuff, they don't want to see you doing better than them, and they don't want to see you change, you know what I mean? So they want to, just because they don't, it's almost like whenever you're a kid and you tell a kid, you're like, you can do anything you want when you grow up, you know what I mean? Like they always have some kind of badass thing that they choose, you know, but over time
yeah,
they give up on it and shit, you know, so people become bitter. So like they don't want to see you involved in anything. So coming to a new city, it's like a fresh start, you know what I mean? And at the same time, you've got the people that you're networking and stuff. You don't have like a history with them. It's not like all like, oh yeah, I got beef with this person that he knows, so I ain't fucking with him, like how it is in your home city. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So coming to a new place doing music is definitely a good thing to do and shit. You know what I'm saying? For
yeah.
real.
I
But
can
we go
definitely
get. But go ahead.
I can definitely relate to that.
So we go play another one of your songs. I think I got them. I know you sent me a bunch of them. I'm trying to kind of upload them a little bit. So this one's Parting Ways. So go ahead and just tell us a little bit about the song before we play it, because it'd probably be better that way, because then it kind of sets it up.
This song I actually started writing this song in jail and didn't finish it. I got about maybe like a third of the way of it, but it's a freestyle basically of how I think, how I feel about certain types of things, and really how I've been feeling this past year about just life. It's literally probably my best song. I'm not gonna lie, like I fuck with it a lot. I haven't even released it on anything yet because I'm waiting.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to release it. This is actually an unreleased song.
See, like I would say, like my best advice to you was whenever you do release your music on the streaming platforms and stuff, make it into a project. So it's like one album, you know, because
Yeah,
that way it has like an identifiable like cover, so people they'll know that it's the same project and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I just recently did that with my shit. Like I was putting out a shitload of singles. I had like 30 singles, and they were all different cover art and all that shit. And then I just went through. I took down all my music off all streaming platforms. I just got one little EP out right now, and then the other songs I'm about to drop an 18-track album, you know, and with the documentary and shit, and make that shit. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times, like I feel like BandLab is good. It's a good place to test your music out of. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But but the thing is though with BandLab is everybody on there is an artist. You know what I mean? So you gotta, nobody like that, just like your audience that doesn't make music is gonna listen to your music on BandLab. You know what I mean? But at the same time, that doesn't mean those artists aren't gonna become all your fans and shit too. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta. But whenever you do like try to put it towards, you know, the major audience and shit like that, like on other streaming platforms, I definitely recommend like do them as projects. You know what I mean? Like drop EPs and shit like that. Because I know you got, you know, you send me a shitload of shit. You know, but. So this is Parting Ways. So we go play this one. This is Parting Ways, and we'll come back and talk some more. So this is, when'd you make this song? How long ago? You said you just made it?
Yeah, but I made it in like October.
Okay.
I finished it as soon as I got out of jail, and then I recorded it. I found the beat actually, perfect beat. The beat is actually Polo G song Parting Ways, but I mean, I fuck with doing some instrumentals. I'm not really a big instrumental person, because I mean, most of them is like you really can't recreate what that artist did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But,
I think what's good, like with me, like what I feel like is I get what you're saying, but at the same time, sometimes I like to use beats like that because it's like, even though you don't recreate what the art, you know what I mean? Because it's like, if you're trying to just do like a remix of their song, you know what I mean? I don't really like doing that shit. But sometimes I like taking like real like significant beats and murdering it, because it's kind of like it's a challenge, you know what I'm saying? Like I got a song on that One Mic beat, you know, with that Nas, you know what I'm saying? That, like, I'll play it real quick, and then or we'll play it after the Parting Ways. But it's like this, you know what I mean? Because, you know, like that Nas One Mic, you know what I mean? It's hard to come up on that beat and actually, you know what I mean, and be on that level, you know. And not saying that I am, but you know, I feel like I did a job on it, you know what I mean? But it's kind of like, but I'm not sitting there being like, this is one mic, you know. I completely took it another way, you know. But we go play Parting Ways first. So this is Parting Ways, and then we'll come back and we'll talk some more and shit.
I think I'm on down, been losing my spirit. I don't wanna be here, I don't wanna be there. They keep playing with me, but I can't even feel it. I keep it legit, it is what it is. I deleted your number, it is what it is. I shouldn't put my trust in a bitch. I felt that test, now look where it got me. Still got my heart, I ain't selling my soul. These tears that I cry still won't stop. I released all this pain in my chest. If I say we gon' slide, then I ain't capping. They call me a bum, but I got a job. They think I'm a dummy, but I'm playing my part. How you switching up when I've been the same from the start? But I can't give a fuck, you gon' be what you are. I've been feeling numb, I shoot for the stars. I've been trying to win, but this shit getting hard. I don't wanna spin, but I feel like I got to. I keep it 100, just know that I got you. I've been broken dirty, my girl's still the same. It's hard to find real when there's only fake. I gave you my code when I was in the rain. You saw me alone, put dirt on my name. I told you my business, I thought I could trust. I guess that I'm tripping, it could be another. I don't trust a bitch, so I rap for my brothers. You wanna hurt me, just pick a number. It don't even hurt no more. I put on my pain in the sky. I've been going through wars. You been acting a way that you wasn't before. Nobody got me, but I got the Lord. Solo today, just me, myself, and I. Going through a lot lately, so I get on my hands and pray to God. This music is all I got. People envying me cause I do a lot. They keep on snaking and working on plots. Stabbing me in my back, I thought we was on lock. Now I'm back on track, on my way to the top. Why you scared to go when I don't got my Glock? Like I am the girl #1 in the spot. I got love for the people that don't seem a lot. Been working on songs, I ain't go to sleep tonight. Don't know, I can't tell if they playing or not. I got it set tatted on me, it's more than a brand. They think it's a game, it's not. All this cloud don't matter. If it ain't about racks, then I don't wanna talk. I thought you would stay, but you chasing a check. I can tell when they fake, but I just stay silent. We gon' talk it out, don't believe in violence. I know I'm chosen, but I stay silent. My parents don't even talk to me. I hop on a beat, give a fuck about sorrow. No care finna chase my dreams. I don't even rap, I just vent what I see. All these rappers be fake, they ain't in the streets. If you ain't about to scrap, get away from me. I've been locked up and I learned my lesson. Tryna save myself, but it ain't easy. Been out of my mind, but they don't believe. Hiding on my pain like keeping a secret.
Yeah.
This shit goes hard though. Like for the fact that you just started doing this shit like a year ago, so you didn't even like write music or do anything musically until a year ago.
What's crazy is that's actually like actually out of all my tracks, that's the third or fourth one I've only ever wrote.
Yeah, you be freestyling and shit.
Yeah. Well, I find a beat and it's like I find it. I'll freestyle through it once or twice, make 2 different tracks on it, and then do another one. Try to make a hook out of that, and then just go back through and kind of put the hook, choose and pick whichever hook and what verses I like on it, and then that's pretty much my process.
Yeah, I feel like it's good to do it that way. Like that's what I be doing too. Like I'll be because people be like you freestyle, and I'll be like it's like premeditated freestyling. You know what I mean? Because it's like I kind of like I'll map the track out in my head. You know what I mean? And I already know like I'll be like all right, I'm gonna bring the verse, I'm gonna have a hook and then a bridge, and I'm gonna come back with this. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
I feel like that's the really because if you want to be like if you want to have like real emotions in your songs, like how your songs like you can tell like whenever you're spitting, it feels like you know what I mean. Like you could tell like you mean what you're saying and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like almost like an actor, like how an actor has to memorize their lines in order to be able to say them. You know what I mean? So like whenever people that they write and they sit there and they write their shit, and if they don't memorize it and they're just reading off the paper, it doesn't have that same emotion.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Because they're just trying to process the words instead of processing the feelings. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely has like, and your own mixing and all that type of shit too. Yeah, that's pretty impressive for only be doing it for a year and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll give you that for sure. Like it's good. You know. But we go play another song. Well, actually, here we'll play that one song that I was talking about.
yeah, yeah. Go ahead, go ahead.
I need a label on my shit, but I think I might have labeled it already. Here it is right here. Let's see. This is just like a little one mic freestyle. I ain't even really mixed down. I did it like yesterday because I performed like a month ago. It was like October. I performed this song like at Canada Fest, and I never recorded it. So I was just like, and I can't use the beat, you know what I mean? Because it's the one mic beat. Like I can't go sell it or nothing. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna spit this shit on it and put it out, you know? But this is what I was talking about, like where it's like it's a completely different song than one mic though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me.
I'm up late, just staying still, gotta stuff.
It's just not very mixed now. Hold on, let me turn it up.
Like a lunch break, feels like it's go take. Everything that's in me now is people hesitating, get lost up in the crowd, steady hating, gossiping all around. They just been waiting for someone fall and hit the ground. Then next breaking towards a train wreck, and life ain't taking rain checks. I'm writing like I ain't got a page left. While we living like we ain't got a day left. Then one day we just waiting for a paycheck. Talk about one day gonna get it and just pay debts. Invest, but instead we paying interest. While life just keeps getting intense, and everything just changes in an instant. That's what happens when you ain't paying no attention. So go on and take this down and just listen. I'm creeping, just relaxing in the ride. And I'm speaking what's exactly on my mind. Like ain't easy, and no one makes it out alive. Like ain't easy, and no one makes it out alive. I'm creeping, just relaxing in the ride. And I'm speaking what's exactly on my mind. Like ain't easy, and no one makes it out alive. Like ain't easy, and no one makes it out alive. I'm cruising the wind to keep from losing my sense. I'm on the move in the mix while no one knew you exist. Just stuck in traffic, losing my sense. Like what the fuck just happened? It's graphic, the track is a classic. So either hit that or pass that. Forget all the bullshit I'ma get where the cash at. Living on the fast track, my mind is having flashbacks. Riding in the hatchback, lighting streets with match packs. Seats tilted half back, windows tinted through the back. Smoke the hit through the back. All you gotta do to match is pass it when you're doing that. Damn lights moving fast, all the cops do some rats, but I just renew my tax. So I'm just cruising past while they watching so hard it's like they stalking. Cause they bought a nice car, replace the stock rims while they watching so hard it's
But I'll stop it. But I was just saying, like, cause see how like it's nothing like the one mic. Like it's like I took the beat and I completely like made it my own song. You know what I mean? Not saying that it's that I like did better than Nas on one mic, but I definitely at least held my own. On the beat though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's one take?
Yeah, that was just one take.
Okay.
Yeah, and it ain't even mixed down or nothing. All my songs I be doing in one take. Like I'll do the verse, the hook, the verse. I perform all my shit in one take because for one thing, like I feel easier whenever it comes mixing and shit, and you don't gotta worry about your voice being different. You know what I mean? Because it sounds because like I want my music to be an experience. You know what I mean? Like I want people whenever they hear my music, I want it to be experienced. Like I want to be able to put on the songs and then play together, and it'd be like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like. Whenever you piece shit together like that, I feel like, you know what I mean? Because of course, like just talking or spitting something, you're gonna sound different each take, you know what I mean? So like if I spit like half my verse and then do the other half, you're gonna be able to tell, it is gonna be a bitch trying to match up the volumes and all that type of shit. So, and I just think that, like, I'm more of like a live performer. Like, I enjoy just like I do this shit. Like, I just like rapping and spitting, and that's why just putting on beats and just rapping on live does not give a fuck, because I just be like, but we will get into the I just be in my own zone and shit. All right, so we played Parting Ways, right?
Yeah.
So the next one is Down for You. So tell us a little bit about Down for You. And all these songs are on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about Down for You.
Man, that's a song about my girl that when I went to jail, when you're in a relationship and like you get locked up, or
I already know where it's going, but go ahead. I already know where this is going, but go ahead.
Yeah. It explains itself. I'm just play it, bro. It explains itself.
I got you. This is called Down for You. So I've been putting the songs like in the comment and shit on Facebook too, because this is on Twitch too, and if you got on YouTube, subscribe to my channel too, Bhillz Live from the Basement. I don't know if you got Twitch. I just be streaming it to all the different ones. I don't even know what Twitch is, But yeah, so this is Down for You by A-Side Juju. So we're gonna come right back in and talk more after this.
All right.
You're not sad again. Are you splashing?
I was down for you, but then you changed on me. How you gon' switch up on me like that so quick? Like that shit was just history. Like it wasn't yesterday. We were cruising the city and I really thought you were the one. I guess it wasn't meant to be. I knew I should've went right back to you. Right back to you. I knew it wasn't anything major that we couldn't have come to an conclusion to. Right back to you. Right back to you. I thought that you were for me like I was for you. I knew that you weren't really for me like you said you would be. This is why I don't get involved in things that go wrong. I just keep to myself, focus on my life. I know I got a lot going on. Yeah, it isn't worth all the pain and the hurt. That shit goes way beyond. I've been down for too long. I know this ain't everything, but now it's been too long now, but now it's time to get up out this. It's really crazy. This shit ain't what it seems. Everything ain't what it seems. I don't mean to deceive you. But then you changed on me. How you gon' switch up on me like that so quick? Like that shit was just history. Like it wasn't yesterday. We were cruising the city and I really thought you were the one. I guess it wasn't meant to be. I knew I should've went right back to you. Right back to you. I knew it wasn't anything major that we couldn't have come to an conclusion to. Right back to you. Right back to you. I thought that you were for me like I was for you. Down for you, but then you changed on me. How you gon' switch up on me like that so quick? Like that shit was just history. Like it wasn't yesterday. We were cruising the city and I really thought you were the one. I guess it wasn't meant to be. I knew I should've went right back to you. Right back to you. I knew it wasn't anything major that we couldn't have come to a conclusion to. Right back to you. Right back to you. I thought that you were for me like I was for you.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was so I want to ask you a question. So like, since because you obviously like how you said like that song's about your girlfriend or your ex-girlfriend or whatever she was, but like do you feel like making music like that you kind of like freeze that emotion, so then whenever you feel the songs it makes it harder to kind of get over things,
Oh hell yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Me, I vent a lot to my phone, so it's just it's a stress reliever in a way, and it just gives me the ability to put it out there and let somebody relate to it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That
Do you ever do
that
you ever
song
feel
right
like, yeah, go
that
ahead.
song took me that's like, bro, that's like the 50th take of that song. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I had to
Oh
like
yeah,
make it sound, I had to make it right.
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. So do you ever feel like as an artist sometimes you welcome in bad shit, like maybe like run towards bad shit just because it's like that it's gonna put you in a state of mind to be able to make a certain type of song,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Like when I talk about stuff that has happened in the past or stuff that I've been through, it does kind of put me back into that mind state, that way of thinking. But I mean, when I make a track, it has some type of emotion to it, some type of feeling to it. But I realize that now. I mean, that's just me venting and
Well,
being able to.
the thing about it is though is like the people that the music is for, because that's what people don't understand as like an artist and stuff, is like as an artist we want everybody to like our music. We want everybody to be like, what I mean? It's real easy to take like criticism bad and shit like that type, what I mean? So, but the thing is though, is you got to know what you have to be an artist and realize that once you get to a certain level, people are just not gonna like you. You know what I mean? So you have to have like a certain audience that you're targeting and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like the artist that the what I mean, the audience that you're targeting and shit, what I'm saying, they're gonna get your music, what I mean, because they don't get it as like somebody that's not going through shit, what I mean. They might hear it and be like it'd be like, oh, it's sad or something like that, but they don't understand that people that are going through that type of shit, that sad type music and stuff is uplifting to them, because they feel that it makes them understand that there's somebody else there that what I mean, that's going through the same shit, what I mean. And not everybody can put it in music and put it into a way that's like poetic and what I mean, it has like a vibe to it and shit like that, what I'm saying.
Like, voice is really a voice for them, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like, it's a voice in a way, bro.
Well,
That's
in a
why.
lot of times is somebody might take a song, make a song about something, and somebody hear it, and like 10 people hear it, and they each take 10, each person has like 10 different ways that they heard it, what I'm saying? Like they take it from it and shit. Like not everybody, what I mean? So that's the thing with music too. But we gonna get into two more, and then I'll let you go, because I know actually I think we got, which one did we just do, Down For You?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got three more. So the next one is Understand Me. So tell us a little bit about Understand Me.
Um. So you kind of know how it is to move to a different area where like no one really knows you, no one
Oh
really
yeah,
understands in a way.
yeah. It's like a culture shock. Nah.
Yeah, that's kind of what it's about. Is just it's I mean, and I'm the type of person that I really don't. It doesn't change the way I feel if somebody really doesn't understand me. I will go out of my way to make sure someone gets what I'm trying to say. But you can't change how someone feels. I mean, you can change how someone feels about you, but you can't make anybody do anything they don't want to do. You know, obviously. So,
Yeah,
uh,
well, just like I was just saying, like once you get to a certain level, like there's gonna be like, because people, they're just not gonna like you. Like you could put out the best song ever, like what I mean. You could put out the perfect album, and
yeah,
motherfuckers still be all like, he sucks. Like what I mean. Like you got people that's just their job. They just hate people. Like what I mean. Like especially with the internet and shit, how it is now and shit. Like that's just, it's
that
like, but it's really not you.
for it, bro. That's who I make the tracks for. The haters, they love it. They
Yeah.
love it.
Well, because I mean, whenever it comes down to it, it's like as long as people are noticing what you're doing and you doing something and you got good intentions and it's pure, you know what I'm saying? Where nobody can poke holes in you, you know what I mean? Because that's the thing, is there's a lot of people out here that be trying to act like that they doing certain shit or they live in a certain life and type of shit, you know what I mean? And if they're not doing it, then they're just making themselves vulnerable as artists because somebody's gonna test them or somebody's gonna expose them and shit. You know what I'm saying? But whenever you're genuine, you know, in what you're doing as an artist and shit, then it don't matter. You know what I mean? Like the fact that just they're taking out that time to comment on your shit and hate on you, or they're taking the time to sit there and, you know what I mean? Like, because I'm not taking any time out of my day to acknowledge anything that they got going on in their life because I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm not taking my time to go look at their page or see what they're doing. You know what I mean? So really, they are your fans too. You know what I mean? They're just confused. You know, but a lot of times they love you more. You know, they'll love you more than the diehard fans and shit. They just don't know it. You know what I mean? Because it's true though. But so we gonna get into Understand Me. And then we gonna come back and we'll talk some more.
Hey, sir. They didn't understand me before. What makes you think they can understand me now? Understand me now. Understand me now. Understand me now. Some days I just don't feel like picking up the phone. I'm determined that I'm gonna win, and if I do it on my own. Only ones I need around me are real ones that keep it real, because rapping ASAP BTB, nowadays rappers are lame as fuck. Started my own label, fuck the industry, come join the club. Trying to keep my rhymes on a real level so they can relate to us. If you broke, go get up off your ass and get it back, what's up? It ain't no faking, we already know who real, don't gotta say. I done took the shirt up off my back for ones who put my name in the mud. I'm applying pressure when shit go down, you know it's understood. I used to think my music wouldn't go anywhere, but it's elevated. I'm chasing greatness on probation, I can't even leave the state. Indecisive about rapping, I just do this shit for fun. I stay real and keep it a buck, I left the fake ones in the past. I don't make no new friends, only a couple people I can stand. Home is where the heart is, so I don't leave the crib. They didn't understand me before. What makes you think they can understand me now? Yeah. Can you understand me now? They didn't understand me before. Yeah, before. What makes you think they can understand me now? Yeah. Understand me now.
Yeah. So that was Understand Me. So like how you be recording right now? You be doing it like on your phone or what?
Yeah, I record on BandLab actually.
Cause the shit sounds good. Like even the quality of it sounded good. Cause my thing with
this mic right here is literally what I record with. It's it's literally like a cheap little newer. That's what it's called. I think it's a I don't know what I can't remember what it is, what the mic is exactly, but I mean like I'll record in like
I guess we lost maybe we'll get them back on here. We gotta see. All right, unplug this phone. We gonna play another one of his songs while we wait, and fuck it. This one is called Here He Is Right Here. He's back.
I click back on my phone.
Yeah, I figured.
I click back on my phone. My bad. It's like literally I record in this room, bro, and this is our movie room actually.
Oh, so you be recording at the that's what's up.
Yeah. It's all my stuff is done from pretty much home, bro. I haven't gotten the opportunity to be in a studio like that yet, but I try to make my music as high quality as possible.
Well, that's the thing is like with the way things are nowadays and shit, like you don't need a studio like that. You know what I mean? If you got a laptop and you got like, you know what I mean, like a decent mic, an interface, you know what I mean? That's all you really need and shit. You know what I'm saying? And sit there and like, you ever thought about producing music and stuff like that? Or
actually, I mix and master for two other people, YBG Mozzie, who I do a couple tracks with. I mix and master all his music, as well as another artist too. I'm not gonna reveal his name, but yeah,
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, so
yeah.
all right, so let's see what the next one is. So we got Survive, and then after that one is called No Facade. Some it's
No, what?
called it's called like No, and it's FACADE Facade.
Oh, no facade, no
Oh,
facade. Yeah,
facade. I'm
yeah,
dyslexic.
yeah,
Nah, but this is so we
bro.
gonna play Survive first though. So tell us a
Yeah.
little bit about Survive.
Um, Survive. I mean, it's kind of a song about the come up, bro. Just trying to survive in this life. You know, you and I know that it's one thing that's difficult to do, easy to say nowadays is to
Yeah.
survive. So um,
Well,
it's
I be feeling like a lot of times like I be like listening to my music and shit, and I be like, damn, you know, like that's why I even like that I can't hear myself song like I made. Like it's kind of like where it's like we'll be saying the right things and shit, but we don't always be following our own advice. You know what I mean? Type of shit. You know what I mean? With music and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Like sometimes I'll be like listening to songs, I'll be like,
Mhm.
damn, you know, I need to, you know, take note to what I'm talking about right here. You know what I mean? Like so
Yeah.
whenever so what kind of impact do you feel like when did you start, like what was your earliest memory of music just in general, like not like you making music, nothing like that, just what was your earliest memory of just like you know being like in music, and what was it?
Um, in middle school, okay, so I don't know if people know this, but in middle school I played the saxophone. I was in choir and band all throughout middle school and a little bit in high school. I kind of quit in high school because I got off in the wrong crowd, but I'm a sax player and I was in varsity choir.
That's
I
what's
did that.
up.
I did that for like 3 years, and so music. I feel like it's for me. It's kind of been cool, like to you know hear a whole band come together, because you know when you're playing an instrument, you'll sit there and you'll do the individual parts of your
Yeah,
part in the
like your
song,
section.
but
Yeah.
when it comes all together, it's beautiful. It really is.
Yeah.
That's
So like you said, like you started, like you were in varsity choir, and then you were played the saxophone and stuff, and then you stopped, and then you started doing bad shit,
yeah,
and then you said how a year ago you started making music again and shit. So do you feel
yeah,
like music is an avenue to keep your mind occupied, and to kind of put your energy towards something positive, or put your energy towards something instead of like focus on negative things or being impacted, like basically like you're too busy making music to be getting in trouble type of shit, like the idle time is the devil's playground, you know?
it kind of it really has kept me out of trouble at the same time, because earlier this year, I mean, I kind of stopped doing it for a little bit earlier this year, and I caught 4 new felonies and went
Yeah.
to this year when I stopped like really putting effort into it and stuff. And I'm actually I'm on 7 years of deferred adjudicated probation right now, so I got a lot of motivation not to fuck up.
Yeah. Nah, I feel you. So, all right, so we gonna play it's Survive. We gonna get right into it right now.
I don't know. ASAP. You feel me? The scariest things happen when you do right. So it's choice you gon' make to keep your life. Came up out the rut with nothing. Had to make my way, get away from the strange things and irresponsibility. Just tryna chase my dreams without the facade. I'm the realest that you ever met. If you get the chance, I'm making it happen like automatic. They always said that I'd be great, so I gotta say, how many chances you gon' take, and how many gon' have your back? Right or wrong, rain or shine. So who you gon' call? Hey, stay in the right mind frame, cause anything can happen. And then you believe, made a new path, just got right back at it and kept going. Showed no flaw, like the world was watching me, is what I do. The scariest Scariest things happen when you do right. So it's choice you gon' make to keep your life. Came up out the rut with nothing, so I came too far for the bag. Now from any challenge now, you don't gotta worry no more. It's been taken care of right now. How many times did I say that I needed a friend, someone to vent to? When the times got hard, I look at my watch and I'm thinking, damn, that's perfect timing. VVS on the mark, I'm just chasing my dreams, striving to be great, making hit after hit. Now the ops mad, disbelief how I'm coming on the scene. They wish they could be me. It ain't really that easy, come on. Careful what you wish for, cause it can come back around. The energy in the universe is like a cycle, it turns, it comes back. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. The scariest things happen when you do right. So it's choice you gon' make to keep your life.
Yeah. So what like what kind of impact do you feel like music has played on you, and what kind of impact would you like your music to like play? Like whenever people listen to your music, like what kind of impact would you like to leave? Like I'm saying, like whenever it's all said and done and shit, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I like it to leave a positive influence on the world, most definitely. But on myself, I'll so I will make a song and then probably not. I'll listen to it like crazy. I'll listen to it crazy amount of time for like the first 2 days after I'll post it and stuff, and then after that, I'll come back to it, and it'll be like, dang, that song sounds good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's probably the craziest thing to me is I'll do a song that I don't think that is really good at all, and I'll post it, and it'll be like the top viewed song on my YouTube or something like that.
Well, it's because you'll play it out, you know, because you'll sit
Yeah,
there and you listen to it so many times. That's the thing, and that's one of the hardest things to capture as an artist is whenever we make our music to try to listen to it like we listened to it for the first time. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because that's the impact that people are gonna feel. You know, because like a lot of times, like I don't know how many songs that I buried because I like was fucking with them. Because I'm the type of person that I'm just gonna have the songs to come together. You know what I mean? If I gotta try to like force anything, then I ain't fucking with it. You know what I mean? Like with the beat and all that shit. So a lot of times like songs I'll get frustrated with, I'll be like, man, fuck this, and I'll bury that shit, and then later on find it and be like, why the fuck did I ever put this song out? You know what I'm saying? Like, but so so whenever people like what kind of like what kind of plans do you have, you know, for 2024 as far as like with your music or like trying to, you know, do promotion and shit? Because you know I'm gonna play your song, I'm gonna do everything that I can and shit. So like, but what are you trying to like? What you trying to do out here and shit? Like in 2024 for people and shit out here.
coming in 2024, most definitely you're gonna see a lot more promoting for my music. I just haven't been in the right place, right mind state to promote it the correct way. And I'm actually teaming up with Raini Beats. I don't know if you know who that is on YouTube. His team, Alex is great. Ryan's great too. I talk to them on Zoom. I text them back and forth and stuff. And I've been kind of in the circle with them. So Alex is gonna help me with a marketing plan for next year. And so I showed them my music, and it seems like I'm starting to put a name out there for myself. And so um,
Yeah.
next year, come probably by February or so, I'm still kind of critiquing it and stuff. But I got an album coming out February, it seems like now, because I got a couple more songs I need to finish on it. But it's gonna be in ASAP We Trust, and it's gonna be a pretty good one so far. As well as
Yeah.
the collaboration Step Brothers. It's kind of a tribute to Starlito and Don Tripp's Step Brothers. They got an album called Step Brothers as well, but it's gonna be called Step Brothers Unchained with YBG Mozzie. It's gonna be kind of our collaboration album, and So yeah, can't wait.
That's what's up. Yeah, so yeah, definitely people look forward to that and shit. Like, but the thing is though, there's not really a correct way to promote yourself. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing is with as an artist and shit. Like too many people like the most important thing you can do as an artist is to let people know that you exist. You know what I mean? Let people know that you out there. So even if you post some shit like and you don't because that's the thing as artists is we want to post some shit and we want to get the million views, the million likes, all you know what I mean, like get it like that because that's what we feel like we deserve and shit. But the thing is though, is even if you just post your shit, you get one view. Like fuck it, you know what I mean? Because the thing is though, is right now, like even with this interview, we're living in the future. You know what I mean? Like a lot of shit, people, all these people that fans and shit, they live in the past. Like everything that they're catching on to is shit that's already old. Everything that we watch and shit, all this music that we listening to right now, these artists made it a year ago. You know what I mean? They're like, so even this interview and shit, like, you know what I mean? It might not be getting a lot of looks right now, but wait like a year from now, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Everything takes a while to get caught onto and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, and I feel like I'm just gonna throw this out there is I feel like there's too many, especially in the music industry, which you're gonna learn and shit is like too many people, they're doing shit for money. And that's the thing is whenever you do every move that you got to make, you got to do it because it's how you feel, you know what I mean? And not because of money, because too many people, they'll sell you a dream. Like they'll take these artists and they'll know that they're garbage, you know what I mean? And they'll be all like, okay, you know, I'm gonna charge you this much for the beat. You gotta have paperwork for this. You gotta do this. I'm gonna get your songs on the radio. I'm gonna do all this, you know what I mean? And they end up milking these artists, you know what I mean? You just put out your music, you know how many artists in there, you know, going in debt, just trying to somebody, you know, trying to, you know, pay for these organic views and shit. Like, fuck all that shit. Like, and all those little promoters and shit. Like, I'll be having like hundreds of them in my fucking Facebook feed. Like, you know, they'll always be like, sir, I like you, you know. But the thing is though, is what people don't realize is it don't matter how many fake bots you got watching your shit. Like that shit's cool for just flossing, like being like, hey, look, you know what I mean? I'm the man and shit. But the thing is though, is like, you got to have interactions and shit. And the people that go find your shit or, you know, nothing's just going to happen as quick as you want it to is what I'm trying to basically say. You know what I mean? Like, so you could put out a song right now and then like, you know how like I put out songs and I'll go back and check them and shit like later on, like some reel that I did. And like I put out the song and it got like 100 views or something. I go back and check it and it's like 5,000. It's just like, why the fuck, you know, that shit just take off. Like, you know, because you can't predict what people want. You know, that's what I learned because I put out so many songs that I'd be like, I'm gonna put this song out and then nobody would be feeling it, you know, and I would keep pushing it, like, you know, like trying to be like, hey, but look, check it out, you know, and nobody biting. And then songs that I'm just like, don't even really think that I should even put out. And then those are the songs that everybody likes and blows up. You know what I'm saying? But so you just gotta keep expressing and just be genuine in what you do. You know what I mean? And stay with like a positive vibe and shit. Like fuck all the negativity and shit. You know what I mean? Like because you got your own lane that you in. Like your music's good. You know what I'm saying? It's got good melody. You got a good message and shit. You know what I'm saying? So just don't let, you know what I mean? Because that's the thing is you know, like the music industry is just fucked up. You know what I mean? And you can't trust nobody out here and shit. You gotta just, you know what I mean? Break the mold. Like don't follow in this shit. That's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? That's why like with this, I'll be charging people for interviews. I don't be charging nobody to play their music. You know what I'm saying? I don't even review nobody's music because I look at it as an artist. Just because I might have a certain opinion on somebody's song doesn't mean that song, you know what I mean? Like I feel like as an artist, I can understand how it feels to have somebody hear your music and feel like, you know, whenever somebody hates on your music, you don't really, it feels like everybody feels that way about it. Like, you know what I mean? It's just that one person's opinion, you know? So I feel like a lot of these people that do these review shows, they don't have, unless you're like an artist and you have the best fucking perfect catalog and shit, you ain't got no, what the fuck's your opinion matter to me, what you think about my song? Because a lot of people with these review shows, you listen to their songs and their songs garbage. And then they want to like skip shit. And it's like, God damn, like, you know what I mean? But I'm not on review shows because there's a lot of good ones. Like the Dorky review show, like with this dude Chris Nonsense. He's like a real knowledgeable, music like producer ear type person, you know what I'm saying? And he actually gives good advice. Like he'll be all like so a lot of times that is good because you can sit there and send your songs into people and let them, you know what I mean, like hear them and be like, you know, and critique them and shit. But you just can't, you know, my thing is like I look at it as like I'd rather just have a platform for people to be heard like this, like you know what I mean, doing this show and then just playing people's music and shit, you know what I'm saying? And then the networking and shit, like it's just because that's the thing as an artist is that's like what we starve for is for people to hear our music. You know what I mean? That's like the one thing that I've learned the most about having this show is people is how like they just, you know, like most of the people like they'll listen to other people's music on this show, but it's just because they're listening because they're waiting for their song to come up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then once their song comes, then you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's a good thing because I'm forcing them to, and they'll hear other people and be like, damn, that's tight. You know what I mean? And then go in the comments and be able to network with each other. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's song is songs that they send me to personally. You know what I'm saying? So these are all just like artists like me and you.
Yeah. This shit lagging a little bit. Hold up.
Yeah, it is lagging. I think
it's kind of lagging. Hold up, I got you.
There it is. Right now. I love this shit, but yeah, it was lagging a minute. There you go.
Soul just to let it free, and when I come around, I do it happily. And I know that be glad when family acts that away anyway, but now it's plain to see. They left me long gone, I'm from the gutter, but it's alright though, cause I come up on some other shit, cause you can't stop me, I'm on the rise. Hell yes, look around, fuck your disguise, cause I see right through that shit so clear. Hell yes, I know there's much more than does appear. It's all good though, cause I still love you dear. Why don't you come over here right up close and tell you in the ear?
I see right through appearances and faces. All the facades I'm seeing right through to the end. I've been trying to elevate and get up out my head. I've been trying to do right and I take shit as a test. I know that I can be great, be great. I think about the times that I spent, reminiscing, thinking on the past shit I did. Thinking about the times I done spent in the lead and times I've been in last. I can't never fall off or crash. I'm just doing the dance right now. I'm speed racing for the check. I don't chase bitches. Bitch, I go get a set. I be doing things you will never forget. I'ma make it everlasting in this life if I do. I see right through appearances and faces. All the facades I'm seeing right through to the end. I've been trying to elevate and get up out my head. I've been trying to do right and I take shit as a test. I know that I can be great, be great.
Alright, so that was No Facades Hotels. Since it cut up a little bit and shit before, so we couldn't really talk about it before the song. Tell us a little bit about that song.
So the feature on there is actually one of my homeboys. He goes by Huey. It's crazy because when I first came out here to East Texas, he was one of the first people that, because when I first came out here, I stayed in a abandoned house for like 2-3 days and they didn't have no place to really stay. Yeah. And then I met him through a friend of mine, and he welcomed me in, bro. Real shit.
You
said what?
What made you go to Texas if you didn't have a place?
Hold up. It's lagging.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah. It's lagging, bro. My bad.
I Now you good? So what made you go out to East Texas? You know, like if you know what I'm saying, like what was it that made you go out there to East Texas?
Just
Cause,
the
cause you
things
said
that
like
the things that I had gotten into, the shit that I got into, and bro, just the things that I was doing in Fort Worth just weren't. It wasn't it, and so I just made the decision to completely relocate myself and cut off all the
so you
shit
didn't
that
even know nobody out there.
I knew. One person out here, and that's one person, my homeboy James.
Oh,
He
okay.
yeah, was the only person that I knew out here other than another homeboy, but he was his homeboy. And I mean, I came out here. He told me because at the time I had a warrant in Tarrant County, and I really just ran from it and came out here and fucked up again and got into even more trouble. And basically, like, God said sit down, so
Yeah.
that's what I did. And I kind of sat down, did my time, and came out with a kind of a little bit of better mind state than I was in, because everything that I was involved in Fort Worth, the friends I had around me, people I had around me, just it wasn't it. So I knew I had to make a change.
Yeah, well, like I said, like it's hard to change whenever you're surrounded by the people that just know the old you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because a lot of times it's hard for people to, you know, they like don't they refuse to allow you to change. You know what I mean? They want to sit there and keep reminding you of shit. That's why, like my main thing is like I can't stand negative. You know, people that are just negative or people that are gonna like, you know what I mean? Like don't show me no negative shit. Like don't, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like they want to always like try to start shit or like you know what I mean, like unless somebody says something like punching distance to me and shit, I don't even care what the fuck the person says to me. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like like you know,
yeah, yeah,
because I'll go,
yeah.
you a motherfucker go crazy on internet trying to fucking argue with all these crazy motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like out here and shit, like
It's
it's
crazy.
crazy, man. But like so back with music and shit, like where do you see yourself as an artist in 5 years? And you know what I mean, like
Um, in like 5 years, I know I'm gonna still be making music and stuff, but I'm really not making music to try to blow up or get a record deal or anything like that. I'm just kind of doing it for fun still. And that's kind of
But that's how
how,
you blow up, though. That's how you blow up. Like I'm not. I
yeah,
don't.
I'm not,
Everything that
bro.
everything
And
that
by
I'm
any
doing.
means, I'm not trying to blow up. Like, and me myself, I think my music it could be better. You know what I'm saying? But
But you're still some fun in your voice, though. You know.
yeah, yeah.
That's the
But
thing.
right
It's
now, I
like,
mean, I don't expect to become this Billboard artist in 5 years or something like that. Right now, I'm working on my bachelor's in cybersecurity right now in online school.
but the thing
So
is, though, is the artists that aren't trying to blow up are artists that do blow up because they're not
yeah,
making decisions in order to blow up. Because a lot of times, a lot of these artists that are just doing things to blow up, everything that they're doing is they're not doing it with, like I was saying earlier, with like pure intentions. They're doing it because they're trying to fit into these pieces. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's the people
I'm
that
just
are just doing it because they want to do it are the ones that end up blowing up and shit. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
actually like making it out here and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like. But you always gotta like have your other shit. Like I work at General Motors. That's why I came up here to St. Louis, you know. So I'm working at General
hmm
Motors. So I got a good job and I be doing music. Like I'm not doing nothing that I'm doing to try to blow up. I'm just, you know what I mean, doing
yeah.
it like I said, just with pure intentions and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So like so whenever it comes to what artists would you like to do? Like if you could do a record with any artist right now, like who would you want to do a record with?
Mm.
We'll
Uh,
do we'll do a live though. They gotta be alive because so you can't say Juice for
yeah, you're right.
so they gotta be alive.
Oh dang, bro, that's uh, I feel like I'd probably want to do something with like what's his name that bro, I can't even think of his name right now. The one who His name starts with the N. It's not Nas or something like that. It's I don't even think it starts with the N actually. Wait. He has a song, it's called like it's like 1-800 some shit like that. Logic, bro.
Logic. Yeah.
Logic, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably be someone that I fuck with just even being around, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because he has such that type of mindset that you can learn a lot from him, and I feel like he's the type of person that'll that will kind of
Like
show,
mentor you. Yeah.
show show you more than one of the like Lil Baby or Dirk or some shit like that, because
Yeah.
they they've got this recipe in the industry where not a lot of people, if you're not in the club, don't expect on being in the club, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like he's more down to earth, and
Yeah, well, he's more like for the culture and shit. Because there's a lot of
yeah.
artists like I said, like I would say like a Little Baby or Little Dirk. They're more like one thing is there's like industry plants, so it's like artists that are just there, and you know what I mean. As long as they follow along and shit, they go be there. Like just like Drake, you know what I mean. It don't matter what Drake. Like I'm not hating on Drake, but I'm just saying it don't matter what Drake puts out, it's gonna sell because there's too much money behind them for it to fail. You know what I mean? It's like once there's so many people that are in your pockets and shit as an artist and shit, then you know. So my next question is, so what do you think what do you think is better, like the getting your money front end or getting your money in the back end? So basically, like would you rather have an advance, like let's say like if you were gonna sign a, like we'll just start off like would you rather be an independent artist or would you rather be a major artist?
Definitely independent. I mean, I'm all for being able to own my own rights and own my music, because I put all my I put in for my music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't take no advance. I probably wouldn't even sign a deal right now.
But the thing is though, is like is with that is it's like you said, like, you know what I mean, you as an artist, like you want people to hear your shit.
Yeah.
And as an independent artist, you're limited to what you can do, you know what I mean? Because like I said, like there's like they're gonna like put you out there, like you can only put yourself out there so much, because it's like we're all just crabs in a bucket, you know what I mean? And every once in a while a big ass hand will come in and grab one of the crabs out and be like, this is him, and you know what I mean? And then and then we're like the lucky ones, like, yeah, you know what I mean? Because it's like think about it, like you could own your masters, you know what I mean, for all your songs, but they ain't gonna be worth nothing, and that or be worth as much as if you just took a major deal and you only got that percentage of your masters, you know what I mean? And as an artist, you can always fight for your masters, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like I feel like I would take the major deal because because you're limited as an independent artist, and I feel like the best recipe would do like I was watching this Boozy interview. He's talking about like is to take the major deal, you know what I mean, and put out your albums and get that cult following and then go independent. So basically, like, you get put on that pedestal and everybody knows you, you know what I mean? Because that's the thing, is you're going to gain art, like fans that are just going to, like, they're like cult followers. Like, you know what I mean? They're just going to love you. Like, you know what I mean? It don't matter what they say. Like, you know what I mean? They're going to love you. I like Kanye West. I'm a Kanye West fan. It don't matter what the fuck the fool says. I'm still like, that's my dude though. You know what I mean? He making it hard as fuck. You know what I mean? But I'm still like, fuck it. He made College Dropout. You know what I mean? Like, just like with Michael Jackson, be like, Michael Jackson, this, that. Hey, Thriller, fuck it. You know what I mean? I'll still go fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for real.
Like, you know what I mean? Stay with R. Kelly, may believe I could fly. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what he did to the women. I still fuck with him. You know what I mean? I like that song. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
But like, so what like are you gonna be doing, like, you'll be trying to do like shows and shit out there, or doing little open mics out there, or like what do you feel like, what's the next step for you as an artist? Because you're always like putting out your songs and shit, you put out your music, like, you know what I mean, like what's the next milestone? Because that's one thing that we kind of like, you know what I mean, if we ain't ever performed, then you kind of have like over you and shit. Like I performed in front of a few people, but until I did like that Canna Fest, that was the first time I really like, so it's like, it's almost like a milestone. Like you gotta be like, all right, now, I did this. So now I know, like, what kind of artist I am, because, you know what I mean? so what's the next, you know what I mean, step in what you're trying to do? You know, because like I said, I know that you you know what I mean, it's your hobby and shit right now and shit. So of course, you know what I mean, you got your other shit going on. What's your next like milestone as you know, an artist?
Probably like open mic or something like that. When I finally get to perform somewhere or something, that's definitely gonna be a good feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what's gonna come up next, is trying to get an open mic somewhere or like a little festival or something like that. But I mean, that's it. I mean, I know I got enough music to do like an hour show worth
Yeah.
of stuff. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Or you could just start out doing a little 6-minute slot, you know what I mean? Where you just go in there, do 6 minutes, you know what I mean? It you know what I mean? It's because the thing is though, is an hour's a long time, man. Like for real,
yeah,
you realize like whenever you go up on stage and shit, like I'll share this, like whenever I went up there, like I don't know if did you ever see that video from
yeah,
Canifest?
yeah. I seen that one, bro.
Yeah. Well, so with that shit, like I went up there, right, whipping shit. I got this dude that works at we go to East St. Louis and shit, which is in like Illinois, right? We go out there. This fool don't even want to get out the car and shit. He's like, nah, man, I'm having anxiety. It's just like I don't even know this fool. So I'm like,
Bruh.
Up there, you gotta bring it out here, type shit like that, you know. So I went up there and I'm just like, you know, because I already had this shit memorized and shit, because I like went over it so many times. So I go out there and I'm like spitting and shit, and like, you know, I'm just like, damn. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, damn, I'm killing this shit, you know. And then all of a sudden I start feeling sick as fuck, and I was like, oh shit, I feel like I'm about to throw up, you know, because it was like right at the end. I was just like, but I played it off, you know, you can't tell, you know. But it's just funny though, because it's like whenever like the whole thing that I told myself before I went up there was, I was like, I'm not gonna yell and I'm not gonna get too excited, because then I might run out of breath, you know. And the first thing I do is just go up there like I'm up, like just like fucking like shit crazy style and shit, you know. But I'm telling you, hours a long time. So tell it. So where'd your name come from? Like where'd you get your name?
My name, bro. I just honestly, so you know, ASAP Rocky, ASAP Mob, they have their little saying, always striving and prospering. I heard it in a song of theirs, bro, and I don't know, it just kind of stuck with me. And so I kind of did a little bit, take it from them a little bit, but um I don't know, bro. That's pretty much where it came from. I thought it always just sounded cool, and my name is Julian, so I just I just and just put juju with it. It kind of came out of nowhere, bro. It kind of came out of nowhere.
That's what's up. So before we wrap it up, is there anything you want to touch on? Anything you want to talk about before we get out of here?
Not really, bro. It's really been a good interview. Definitely better one.
Yeah, and I sent you the link to the I sent you the link, so that way, you know what I mean. I gotta go change the time, that way it'll be on YouTube, you know what I mean. So this interview, it'll just be like this independent stream, you know, and it'd be like Bhillz live from the basement interview with ASAP Juju. So
okay, all right, cool.
All right, man, I appreciate you doing this and shit, man, and keep sending your songs and shit, man. I'll talk to you soon, man, for sure.
Yes, sir.
All right, man.